back. So we are fresh back from Spring Mats 2026. Everything went absolutely phenomenal. The car did great, but at the end of Sunday we had a little bit of an issue. Fixed a boost leak, fixed a radiator, like a coolant line. The coolant feed line to the turbo popped and we had to fix that. But I loaded it up on Sunday and come to find out there was a puddle under the car. It could be coolant, brake fluid, or steering, like power steering fluid. So I got to look into that. We're tied for time. We got Vibes coming up. That's middle of June. And I don't have a ton of time to work on it, right? I'm going to be gone for the military for a little while. So we got to switch the Unos and the drift car around, start wrenching, trying to figure out where the leak is. All right, let's find this leak. We gotta introduce you to the doggies. This is Leo. Sit. Good boy. Who's a good boy? And this is Kaya. Hi, Kaya girl. What you got? Hmm? Sit. Sit. Oh! Oh! Give me a good one. Give me. Good boy. Our little fur babies. So we got the car jacked up. We got to set down some mats, grab a light, and crawl underneath it to see, hopefully, where we can find this leak to be coming from. Yeah, it's coming right from here. All right. Well, it's dripping immediately right below the pump. So looks like maybe something came loose here. But let's get a light on it and see what we can see. Alright, so as you can see, right on the ground here, there's a little drop spot right next to the mat there. Right above where the pump is. But we had also replaced the coolant line on the bottom side. We replaced this coolant line right here. And this doesn't feel wet really at all. So I'm almost wondering if it's like residual from it spraying all over the damn place at the track. But yeah, we have a little bit of a problem. Nothing insanely serious, I don't think, but check this out. So obviously it's green, it's coolant, and it leads up. Under here, those hoses, and I think it may be residual from the turbo inlet coolant line popping. But so I'm looking, I'm like, man, all of this is just filthy and soaking wet, right? We have an issue here at the bottom of the pump. Now it does not look good. Hopefully the front's sealed and blow out of that thing. Yep. So let's get this cleaned up, see what we're working with, and we might just need to replace the power steering pump. All right, so yesterday we did know that we had a small little drop of power steering fluid leaking from the pump. We're not going to replace it. We're just going to keep an eye on it. I don't know if it was spillage from filling the reservoir, and I know that we had a little bit of a coolant leak. I think that was also overfill or spray from the broken coolant line that we had at the racetrack on Sunday. But we did get an awesome package in from Limiter. Boys over at Limiter hooked us up. Unfortunately, I'm washing the t-shirt that they gave us right now, but boys over at Limiter hooked us up with a brand new shift boot. This thing is sick. So we're going to be putting this into the drift car. We did order a red one for the Unos. So we're putting the black one in the drift car. Hooked this up with 2 awesome sets of gloves. So we got the short style here, extra large short style. Then we also have the extra large driving gloves. These are SFI approved. These things are awesome. Really dig that the gloves match the shift boot. Check this out. SFI approved 3.2 A5. So I know a lot of guys in Pro-Am use these. These feel really good. I do have a watch on, so it's going to be a little bit funky, but yeah, these are nice. They are a little tight, just like stiff, but we're going to run our next session at Vibes with them, and they should, after one session, I think they break in pretty easy. So I'm very, very, very excited about these. Thank you so much for these. Now with the smaller gloves, they gave us a little bit more flexibility. These are not SFI approved, but for grassroots driving, these are great. Yeah, these feel very similar to very similar to the ones that I already use. I use a different colorway with these, but these are awesome. Love these. These are great. I was using Limiter gloves, the same pair for the sim and for driving the car. So I think these are going to be a dedicated sim pair, because I like the other ones that are already broken in a little bit better. But man, I am excited to put this shift boot in. So let's go ahead and knock this thing out. So this is the shift boot that we're working with now. That looks like garbage. Well, so does the shorty center console, because this is all tape. I did have it nice and, you know, put together and painted and, you know, bondoed and all, but we're gonna take this off, take the shift boot off, replace the shift boot, and make it look a little bit nicer. We gotta slide this up. Perfect. Shut the light off. And this is what we're dealing with. So we gotta take this off right here, and then set the limiter one in there, make it look a little bit better. Oh wow. Okay, so clearly there is a size difference. This is you and the guy she tells you not to worry about. We had to do this with the shift boot for the Unos too. This is the problem with like universal stuff, right? So like this shift boot can go into like essentially any car, right? 240s, E36s, E46s, right? Naturally, it's gonna just fit and it's gonna look great. However, I drive a Hot Wheel size car and nothing ever fits right. As about as good as it's getting. Call it a day. How you doing? Alright, now after fucking with that for so long, sometimes the quick release bumper is good. It's great. It just comes right off, goes right on. Sometimes it's not even worth it. Alright, so there you have it. We just went over everything for the power steering. That leak, I think it was just overflow and it was just dripping from the bottom of the pump. Same with the coolant. I think from the popping of the coolant line, it just sprayed all over everything in there, and I didn't do a good enough job the first time cleaning it up. So we're not replacing the pump. We do not have a coolant leak. All we did was essentially just throw some of the shift boot that was sent over to us from Limiter. These gloves come in handy. I love them. Working in the shop, these are definitely going to be new shop gloves. I'm not going to use them for the sim. Thank you very much. So stick around for the next few videos, and we'll see you guys at Vibes. Take care.